A Washington family says their concerns are growing by the day. They say it's been almost a week since they've seen their 17-year-old daughter.
Police say her last known location was across state lines in Forest Grove. Fox 12's Jeffrey Lindblom spoke with the girl's father, who says finding his daughter has become his full-time job.
And it's, you worry mostly, sad, worried.
Timothy Robard says his 17-year-old daughter Zoe didn't come home from Union High School last Tuesday.
I waited till 7 o'clock just to see if she would just show back up, and that's when I started calling the police.
Since then, he's learned someone picked his daughter up from school late that morning. He believes that person was an 18-year-old homeless man Zoe met on an app called Wiz, which he says his daughter described as a dating app for teens.
We've known in the past, she talks to people that she shouldn't talk to.
He says Zoe stands over 6 feet tall with blue eyes, glasses, and long brown hair. He says she's a varsity basketball player and has been having a hard time since her older sister Annabelle graduated last year.
And I think she's had kind of a rocky start to this year at school, giving her a hard time.
Robard says the night she went missing, the GPS in his daughter's phone said she crossed to state lines from Washington and over to Forest Grove, Oregon, where it appeared she was on a hiking trail. He says he and his 24-year-old son immediately drove down to search for her just around midnight.
And then we went searching through these walking trails in the middle of the night, trying to see if we can find her.
He says the whole family is having a really hard time without their youngest in the house, especially Zoe's mom.
Physically making me sick, physically ill, and just trying to get through it.
As the days since Zoe's disappearance add up, Robards admits he's fearing the worst.
I'm worried as a dad, based on all the information, is trafficking.
He's chased several leads and says Zoe's phone briefly pinged in Portland at a location he showed up to that troubled him, where he says he saw lots of drug use, a scene he doesn't want his daughter wrapped up in, and where he started asking questions.
The ones that could talk were nice and wanted to help. I do have a $5,000 reward, and I'm happily pay it to anyone that can get her home.
If his daughter's watching, he'd like for her to hear this.
Zoe, just come home. I know you might be embarrassed. You're not going to be in trouble. We're going to get you the help that you need, and we're going to make sure you're happy again.